And I mention. You see our Ghana month there, as I see a Ghana some. I told you in November, sir, buy and careful. On to mean your salaries of February, March, and April. Akwabi, me most station kundi.
Oh, I don't know.
Now, question trace you question console. One fine young popular. Chimit now, now, Odimatem. I came back to say that February ending, government will struggle to pay salaries. Mete ani yase papa mi ye friend no Kingsford Urban Somana Bagbing.
Oh, I don't know.
Yase oye imofia. Speaker of Parliament.
When?
Ono so aka say aban no wan hwa 3 months ahead of us no ontimi to salaries. Sa video no me nya bi hwe. Mekwa ko hwe na mahwe. Mamika Samcho, public sector workers, aban adwumayefo, say ya me no ka say immigration fo nka nokore yentua wonka. Police for a certain percentage of Ghana Police Service and yentua wonka. Rest yentua. Ghana Armed Forces, prisons, SEPs, parts, yentua. Sikani biakam. Bisadi sees in the market way. Hey, Sikabia Wahono, Abanwe Wadi. And government where the sickening in that Wadi. Hey, let me tell you, that was actually working against the government of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. But not doing Ankoso. He thought that the overwhelmingly support,
fellow Ghanaians,
an endorsement by the Ghanaian was a foolish stunt. It's one thing you say, Ghana Faji Yatum.
I shall protect the
it is Sikani by no. It's a so better say. No, this Sikana yard, Papa no. A banner dewa, a banner cow, a banner bum, a banner po, a banner yo. No much Eddie.
Yes, Siri.
It's in another idea, sir. Yeah, Jimmy. It's your Benny.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Now I don't so I will ream. Obetin tesuo I will ream. Nitrimo kekana a ream. Anti private jets.
Fellow Ghanaians.
1 hour.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Almost $15,000.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Now they call.
Fellow
Not
Ghanaians.
Drian Koso. So Ghana for more massive endorsement. They require massive development. Nigerian Koso, no, the diagro. They took the endorsement for granted. Sir Dianibi, and a year David, former UK Prime Minister, Nidin the BB Cameron.
Oh, I don't know.
David Cameron. Then they had another woman after Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Woman of the world. They had another lady called Theresa May. Theresa May also took the massive endorsement of the British people for granted. Adiaba Akuama Putin, he is still loved by the Russian people. And they say, Putin will never ever take the endorsement of the Russian people for granted. That is why any time Putin, or contracted private people to conduct survey and research into whatever action or person taking.
CaptainSmart is the
Abaiwe or taking for granted. And about women kasa by heart. Nana donam kasa kasa. They thought say Jimmy. It's a Greek minister crown. I'm not also kasa by heart. One district, one silo. Yabenu duane planting for food and jobs. Eduane ni bebu so. Na agric minister tifie. Na yere nkwadwom. Na wabeka che se brody dro 2 cedis.
Listen to the king.
The answer ka say 2 cedis ni say we agric minister na otuko ye che waduane. Onua. Tena dwen ye say aduane ye de a che ni bia. Woman dwen yankoso. Number 2. Apart from taking the massive endorsement for granted. Abaywe atuye won say the international community would always support Nanado because say out French.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Say yes e be sakanda pa. Samsung mesa no. Moses sana kwa he. Enya kanda pa na ehwe cabinet na ehwe. Me we have man details. Now, her international community no more hono. Woman pay Africa sem.
Africa is rich.
Montiasie. Any African government to send an ado aban. Wobeba wutiri mu aye wo de say, oh, UK support me. America support me. Ade and support me. We mu ina di machi. Na nkrofo ni jimi. When IMF for letter now my issue statement no. One more say Ghana is a distressed country. Ghana's economy is in distress. Oma kan ya. Now, from 1992 ABC 2000. Na Ghana the number 7 African country ya. Ni etua eka eye pa se bosome so na Jude ye kotua de ka na ketua ye pa. From 2000 up to 2008 Ghana movie here from number 7 to number 2. Now the Tunisia chi. Watch this. From 2008 to 2012 Ghana movie here from number 2 to number 3. From 2012 to 2016, Ghana movie here from number 3 up to number 5. Say the first 10 Ghana and Kaho.
Captain Smart, the king of morning show.
First 10 Ghana and Kaho. Join from 2001 to 2008. Wo kan sika e wo Africa. Na who den pa. Ghana city became the strongest currency in the whole of Africa. 2006, 2007, 2008. Don't forget, 2006, near redenomination. The value is the same. 2006, near 2006 time Apola Kwadum called the last cabinet meeting. Naba umi anka hu busano. Me, I don't know what my dream. Me ntwen paper. No nka ho. Paula kwamo ye de omeye ina be wie no.
He is the best.
Na aban no hu say 2006 and J Kuffour me your boundary say no, we need to redenominate our currency. Because dollar na hwe and dodo 2006. And I shall say 2007. Latter part of 2007 through to 2008, Ghana's currency became the strongest currency in the whole of Africa. When one and you know, advert in here, GH may be a mabium, catch a
Ghana's official currency, the cedi, was introduced on July 19, 1965. Printing of the notes and minting of the coins was expensive, owing the huge numbers necessitating a redenomination. The 2007 redenomination exercise is the second to have been conducted after a similar one in 1967. They were intended to reduce the risk associated with carrying huge sums of money. 12 years on, it appears education on the quoting of figures in the new currency did not go down well. Transactions are still conducted in the old currency. A study conducted by some students of the University of Ghana on the redenomination of the
Obiati said the value is the same advert. No. Bakubi Ohokra, the group CEO of Media General TB na ye. Sa advert no komisa no, ot no office wo.
Na wa bani e.
On na yes advert no, ye friend no. No yes advert no ofia.
Onua.
Ye was sound no wo.
Ojai.
Antibi we dey tan the doors wo.
Ojai.
Doors pa. Seriye.
Ojai.
Ye wie ya no.
Ojai.
From 2012.
Ojai.
No, 2009 to 2012, Ghana's currency was the second biggest currency in the whole of Africa.
Africa is rich.
From 2012 to 2016, it was the third biggest. Says currency, and what damn pa. Even that time, it was not doing well. Don't forget that dollar no kodru. Now, cedi to dollar no, equate 4.16. Emma of penny mensa otabil. Ebe can say ya nye careful dollar ne be 10 cedis, ne ndru 5.
When
Ne da number 4. Say ya me no ka say 10 strong currencies in Africa. Ghana nka ho.
Oniamachi o. Ye tie CaptainSmart. Oja.
Na ade a ya pan say kasamafo kasa akade yam. Ghana nsantrofo magic car ne kakra ye.
Ojai.
Coffee shop mafias no magic car ne kakra ye.
Ojai. Ojai.
Magic bia mamo gas no mo yere no ma ye.
Ojai. Ojai.
20,000 Ghana cedis every week na mo je no ye.
Ojai. Ojai.
Who kwatna la boni Monday to Friday 20,000. Monday to Friday 20,000. Monday to Friday 20,000. Samuya tena. Nipa bakubia ye 80,000 Ghana cedis a month. Mabu babu badam. Majimi. Munya nyansafo. Mutia bofoma say.
We kurasini. Obi anka nchina meka chiro.
Me asemo bian peso beka no na me meka.
Listen to the king.
Na wa tisa sika no centroni. Tibi do car kosi fitting shop. Won fra wo general manager. Won fra wo programs manager. Won fra wo line manager. Won fra minister. Some car say wa bodam. Wo nyanya nsafo. Wa twenya dwuma. How can you speak for the ordinary? How? Eti wawa esu. Wawa esi apenia. Wawa I'm getting emotional. I gotta slow down. Wawa ebre. Na accommodate one no. They are expecting say you tag. Echo strike. The last time I checked at the residency, me who said you tag and penny for abahono. You know what happened? I was told. I didn't know. I was shocked. Say Sena PhD holder. Obi okuta doctorate degree. The boss market to a new 5,000. The watch there after 12 years sekono. Bosume so a man 5 ni take home 5,200. Now watch this. Terio fansa mesachu. Okoye PhD a. Na so your student a. You trade $2,200. Fakosi this. But so basa obechna ade a. Terio oye student na. Kwa sua ade na wa body doctorate degree no your money $2,200. Bosume but say okosua ade ni wie na say oba bosume so na ketu and $2,000 Ghana $1,000 nyanse be na wom we ya be man say wunjimi na wadwene ye adwuma we ya dey na we fie hot chop money e ma obaba waji 1 year wabra wo yerete ho o kwasua because akwada 1 year no betu di sika jan kwa baba no ware onua or be se na num di ntesu afa ho masika na tete onua ma chi o ye fa no nto nchan se ya me no ka say with Dr. Mamadou Baumia and Nanado 10 strongest currencies in Africa cedi and Kahu.
I shall protect the public purse.
GH1 me do nyame when just ankwasade we ba.
I shall protect the public purse.
Atu yinadi.
I shall protect the public purse.
And you see,
Ojai.
it's a Ghana and Central for best sorry.
Ojai.
Listen, me, I am not against J.J. Rawlings.
Ojai.
Not J. Kuffour.
Onua.
Not John Mills.
Onua.
Not John Mahama. I am not against another, but I am against any goddamn figure.
Ojai.
Emo mayin tibi nkwodanim. Na emo brofo. Embranti enam kwa ho ton niema. Ekom de won bayire hwete wuduru aboso kan run about ho na yesi ne foforo na. Na hwe bayire akwabrane ahyehye gu ne nsa so. Na odenam bayire gu mranti ne nsa so. As if say wo nsa ne ya pampa. And if you're a journalist, if you're a broadcaster, and you see such things, and you are interested in taking 20,000 Ghana cedis a week, you are a fool. In fact, a big fool.
God will judge you.
Na ye Ghana for na kase ya bobo badam.
Onua.
Eti ye sorry am. Je Kuffour kase bi chema so nyo bi o kasa boko bi na enyansafo. Won kasa boko be be ye jimifo Kuffour na ka kire me. Obebua wo hye na abusa no. Ripari bi o said that the crime ya ho brase o kasa bra o asa ono de o ye soro abofo o ye baifo. And people pretend on radio and people pretend on TV just to suit you, your psychological whims and caprices, making you to believe that meanwhile they are the deadly snakes under the carpet.
Listen to the king of morning shows.
Afei hwade o omanya na ye wo ye cedi no eye 1 cedi $1 enye 1 cedi $1. Watch this.
Onua.
Ye redenomination we record for catch say cosmetic.
Onua.
Ade na enye sustainable. Ade na ede redenomination ne bae Paula J. Kuffour Paula kwanom no na nwadwen ye adwuma. They were able to sustain it
Onua.
for more than 1 year or close to 1 year.
Onua.
It's the same MPP administration that sustained that currency called cedi and bullied that currency called dollar. It's a dollar no who say why mobo before Ghana.
Onua.
It's Netherlands for Ghana. Ebe busa say busa kodon pieni. That time Nanado was the foreign affairs minister. Ask him if I am lying.
Fellow Ghanaians,
Kuffour was not in Ghana. Nanado was the one who went to the airport
I shall protect the public purse.
to receive the Netherlands president
Ojai.
and the delegation that came.
Ojai.
They were shocked.
Onua.
So about the currency too, about school feeding program, ask them some wa. We shall not go
Listen
up.
to the king of morning shows.
And then a Korea say, who Ghana as a fit. And a dollar a day. Shall see me uncle. Exchange rate at what Ghana ha. Brown TV no so. Me Facebook, I will not ask you to share. And now for $1
Of morning shows.
Yes, and that cost Sambi and I intentionally went to Nima. 7 cities 28 pesos. And he said, Samiria Baumia and Rebecca Kufado. Wamokwa China kofa niema. That's about 1 year ago. That's $1 no. Hey, 5 cities 98 pesos. Now I kofa niema na se semre ya yewomi. And niema ni sign. Watonwe area or kwa kwasa $1. I kofa the same thing. I appreciate it
Ojai. Ojai.
by over 2 cities. 10 pesos. Obey then obey to me. If Samira is a businesswoman, now so what China need to buy a kofa diama betonwa. A cedi, $1 to the cedi. 7 cities 28 pesos. Obey then obey to me. Assistant Secretary to go. Obi krom $1. Obi krom sika cedi. Obi krom sika baako. Na abronye. Abaya to ticket amana akojina Germany. Akojina Germany filling station. Say mo filling station no. Sika ne bo. What's the sako cities ah? Just ne bo din pa won Germany ha. Eti as I say your born na oh abro we ya abro ampa. Then there was a subsidy in so called euros na beden.
Onua.
And there was Junan Kwaso. Abronya Junan Kwaso say, Yawatama Oil Refinery, RFCC, residue catalytic cracker.
When?
Yakwato say Fidian Muntumunum diabesiha. Bet me a refined crude. Yenya petrol, diesel, kerosene, quota. Fidian si hokwa. Ye two crude oil wa Ghana. Ni ya sisa koton amankrofo. Ye ria ya sisa dollar. Akokra refined fuel de abaha. Say ye njimi ya. Na ye den. Sofo bi be ka kire be say bompaye. Sofo enye mpaye eye jimi. Yesu ba ye no jimi wansa. Yare ya wo wiase mo na Yesu osaye ba wansa jimi. Efise jimi ya bro wo sheda na wo jimi. Obi a wa jimi wo wiase me bia no e ya sheda ye o sheda na o jimi.
Na wa banie wo kasanse mi.
Ojai.
$80 ni o. Now Nanado can send me say
Onua.
ono so ba
Fellow Ghanaians, I
time back
the public purse.
na $1 to 1 cedi cedi dollar etino ba umia ka ho e na wo yo no sa
I shall
it is ordinary badia ye besa ko $1 1 cedi
Ojai.
bra Nanado
Ojai.
wo fa Nanado
Fellow Ghanaians.
Nanado
Fellow Ghanaians.
your grandpa Nanado
Fellow Ghanaians.
say dollar na say what the video na Ghana for he no who can say nim dwade de bu man tie no
$1, 1 CD.
mo
In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 CDs.
this $1
If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana,
we are sorry
I'm sorry.
mo
We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves. But that is not the people we're dealing with. The fruits of office, the money under the table has become sweet for them. So they're determined to stay. Are we going to allow that to happen? Are we going to allow that to happen? In Kuffour's time, one of the people who advised and helped him develop a strong CD was my running mate, Muhammadu Bawumia. Then he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It's one of the reasons I brought him to come and join me, that we will work on the CD and create again a strong CD that will be able to allow us to develop our economy and allow our traders and our to be able to
sa brofu we nyina na chi no
Fellow Ghanaians.
nana dollar dey saying
I shall protect.
do you now agree
Ojai.
that Bawumia cannot do nothing about the cedi and the dollar? Now it is 1,000,000% established that Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, he knows nothing about the economy. This is a fact. Listen, he is afraid even to go close to the economy. Bawumia is afraid to go close to the economy. Nanado saw how jittery, fidgeting and budgeting he was in. Nanado tima. So one share cedi and dollar and one fa Bawumia nka ho meboa. You remember that committee?
Fellow Kukrudai.
Of Osafo Mafo. Akoto say no.
Ojai.
Sa team na buy no. Na head of the economic management team on count. Bawumia is now scared of the Ghanaian economy. I am telling you, when he gets close, he will die. So he doesn't want to go and face the reality. The point remains the same. My handsome vice president, my respected vice president, he cannot fix Ghana cedi. No, he cannot. Where? Eye duabo. Atra establishment eye duabo. He cannot. And Bawumia is aware that when he was appointed the deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, it was a political strategic appointment because of his father. Because that time the father was a huge NDC person. Kuffour needed the strategic means to demoralize the spirit of the NDC to do something. You guys were dealing with a bosom you didn't know. Then to me, Paul Akwa and some people of the Bank of Ghana attended cabinet meeting 9 times. Bawumia attended only one as the deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. What are you talking about? I know the records. Nobody should sit somewhere and talk nonsense. Mokwa coffee shop mafia when I'm 20,000 every Friday. Still I hear mo. Still I hear mo mother high. Which is 20,000 Ghana, 200 million Ghana cedis a month. Still I hear.
Hey. Now what
Yanko pounds. And down, man can say obeshe and say 1 pound and 9 cedis 8 pesos.
Hey.
And you mean Monsieur, go to the forex.
Now
Go there.
Listen to the king.
9 cities. Bank of Ghana and Kasakra statement. Obu issue and say, 1 city, 9 cities, 1 percent, 9.10. Me matisukra my Bank of Ghana. Because I am the chief governor. Pound. And it's a Ghana need SSL or call UK kofa near my beton. Nessa offer 1 city. Aji offer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so when you're 1 pound. It's offer 110 cities, we bring 1 pound. It is up 1,000 pounds, sir. We had 9,008 Ghana cedis. Ebe, yeah, bonne be.
CaptainSmart.
What for euro? 7 cities, 89 pesos. 7 cities, 89 pesos. Koanim. Sika we na eba kura me boso afro me no. Swiss franc.
Hey.
Woko Switzerland. Unlike other European countries, you know. Wukuta euro, but wo mu krom ho, me ko Switzerland just last year.
Hey.
Mama chawa de, wo do Switzerland. Wukuta euro pa. They will still tell you, say, wouldn't Swiss France or they want their country currency. And over one will chrome her 7 cities 38 pesos. Yeah, Bonnie, Coenim, Sebi or 2016. Net dollar 4 cities 17 pesos. And there 7 cities 28 pesos. Saying Abeka home with a magician who is an economist. He could not conjure and magically devalue the dollar. Koenim. I am not interested in who becomes the president of this country. I am not. What I say? What I'm interested in is say Ghana ni e common delon obenya aduane adi. And when I catch over the weekend, I saw my mother. Or Shebenim didn't also go to some na ya can TV so. And when anybody sound I'm say agi, Shebenim you na catch.
Listen to the king.
Nyame said that the baby foul would dim say woman. Now one kasa would dear dance when I catch me agi wo boa me boa. Wo me na boso me ensa na me mbie me nsam. According to me mami. For 3 solid months, na mensa we ma moano me mbie mu da. Date na ya wo me na boso me ensa so. Ena me wo fa kobrebo. Oni me na kwaku bi cham kwafuom. Wo ba ye na onu mo mbehu se kwadwo we bie ni nsam. According to me na kwaku bi cham na me na ba efo anso na lines here the dankrofo nsam yi na me nsa ni fa na bi na.
Listen to the king.
I had a plain palm. No lines.
Smart. The king of morning shows.
Me ma me hwe manim kwasia da yai me hu ne memre da anajo na me hu kwasia da anopa na me ka che sa age e tie me ye ye de me befa wa wodie mu keke. I don't belong to you.
Listen to the king.
I say ye woda ka asem we kire me na me say ane me ye Ghana dia. I don't belong to you. Ye de me befa wa wodie mu keke.
The king of morning.
Say the be ya ye be hu so Ghana ni na wo kwadwo smart. But menya wodia. I belong to Ghana. The only thing I can do and say me ma me no mehwe wo.
Na wa ba ni e wo ka sanse mi.
Na mo say me sori anopa me dwene Ghana.
Onua.
Me koda me dwene Ghana.
Onua.
De ya ne se.
Onua.
Kwabrani etimi kuta PhD.
Onua.
No oje 5,000. And the wa ukuta master's degree wa katua say.
Tiwtrasi ewurade nyo obi na akumentwo bosi akọ ode no.
Aha, PhD 5,000.
Onua.
Ukuta senior high school certificate. Te say me wa katua say.
Onua ma chi o.
Aha, PhD 5,000. Now we senior high school. We show certificate so we F9. Oh, F sa 4. Wa katua say. Yay. Aha, ukuta junior high school certificate. PhD or charge your university 5,000. JSS unya 9. Your friend in 9 in chains. What the ya uncle to cry and yafe. Wakatu say. Na wa wan ko school ni binu. Wakatu ya be say. This is what I am talking about. Listen, the other day, last 2 weeks, I told you about the classification of a country, dividing a country into 7, so you can make everybody happy. Yesterday, I was talking to Gordon G.H. Boy, Felix and Pakwesi, that listen, we need to create a national orientation and happiness ministry. Ask them. So that somebody will sit somewhere and begin to think to make the Ghanaian happy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, maybe $1 I could draw. This month, you can typical Ghanaian issues. In 1 minute. Teachers are suffering. UTAG are suffering. Nurses are suffering. Some presenters are not suffering because they go to coffee shop and they take 20,000 Ghana cedis every Friday. Master, 200 million Ghana cedis a week. Listen, abai ni wie ya. O se yen kotua yi levy. Me mintua ne. Mintua china. Wọ́n say yi levy hun sam na yedin. Wọ́n ka say yen kwasiafo. We will bring it back. We will resurrect the e-levy discussion. What it means is that abai no say ontimi ntua katua, ontimi ntua salary. I told you last year November, the government cannot pay salaries from November. Say ya me no ka say abai adwuma ye for ye ntua wonka. Public sector workers, they have not been paid.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is
Patrol Director mami the last video. When the foundations are there, the exchange rate will expose you. We are now with the back being video now what tour. Let me free hako.
Anything like this before.
Tieno.
Anything like this before.
The Ghana cedi has obtained the dubious distinction of being the weakest performing currency in Africa at this point in time. Interestingly, the NDC Green Book claims exchange rate stability as one of their unprecedented achievements. In an open economy with market determination of prices, exchange rate movements are the most important indicator of underlying macroeconomic fundamentals. As the saying goes, when in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lesson from history for governments is that you cannot manage the economy with propaganda.
He is the best. CaptainSmart is the king.
In fact, you can engage in all the propaganda you want, but if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
Sawutie now say, when you are in doubt, observe the exchange rate. Mpacho enya baumia brofo. Paula Kwana Kasasam no. Page 9 of the document. Bank of Ghana prepared to the J. Kuffour administration. When the timer na yakwaya read nomination no, Paula Kwana Troy no sign. Enya baumia brofo. I have a copy. Yay. Enya brofo. It's now Obeka say, as the saying goes, chesa nyane dia. When in doubt, observe the exchange rate. Give me the next video. Say foundation here, Tieno. Bag me here,
the information at my disposal. This is not to discourage the committee from doing their work. If something is not done within the next 3 months, government may not even be able to pay salaries.
That's a unifiso. Maybe can somewhere last year November, back me can February, that if something is not done in the next 3 months, government will not be able to pay salaries. Me can in November. I am not a prophet of doom, but I have followed Ghana's politics and I know what it is to save this country. The best this government can do. Bet public sector workers next week. Next week, we have a search him. Ebinum de baba ebe bun to say doom so. Akatuano ebe bat to say doom so. Sika kakra bi da baby aban di betua. But wa sheda na all yes sir. Said the be ebe kase enkoji 11 tum eyalo.
I shall protect the public purse.
Sika ni nyina sa aban na di. Sika no ma di o, wo ma dina nkoso. Afei Professor your friend is simple.
Oh, I don't know.
Ochred law at the University of Ghana.
When?
Atukuba kasembi.
Hey.
Me bo video na mbo wi amin kasa. Namko.
Na wa banie, wa kasa nsemi.
Ose.
Onua.
Obia mpeku ewo krom ha. God dey wan nya careful metwa atwede.
Hey. Na wa banie, wa kasa nsemi.
And if we are not careful, we may have one soon. I said, no one wants a coup in Ghana. The person would see the year. Eh? So, Jenny be our person who you could be and Yamin Triauka, Mempe.
God will judge you.
Young family in the ferry, a garden and go corner, sir. But let's say, and near my mom, my totono, but we are still praying. We are still pleading that nobody should do anything silly. Na Ghana maintaining na sumjia yewe. I love peace. And I pay here by the end of the year later, they say, baby, I dra ye crossroads, I ye jinano. Akwabi, okuta Toyota, dispeed or the ball, Okada, some bram, no kakwana two from. Onu ye no, or Okodidi, Nipana wabona to from na moto, and that is not branching into me sorrow. Let's say, hey, Ben Yankwasiade, Woody for Woody Mechi, me Megina. Hey. And we found who did the coffee branch from say Bubra. Sana Ghana economy na ye. Yenya ye brani ye jina pepepa. Na ban V8 unity afa ho. No san dia kwhwe di platform say patra. No wakum. Now te Professor Atuguba, listen to him.
Yet I fear that if we do not act quickly, we may have one in our hands very soon.
Shasia.
We do not want a coup in this country. Yet I fear
that
if we do not act quickly,
we
may have one in our hands very soon.
We may have one coup in our hands very soon.
A former colleague, doctoral student at Harvard, wrote his dissertation also on Ghana. He now teaches at a war college in the US.
War
The
College.
name of the college.
War College.
Whilst my topic was on the Ghana police, his topic was on the Ghana military. Naturally, our paths intersected and we have remained friends since. My friend's PhD thesis was on the topic, quote, why certain coups succeed and why others fail. His case study was Ghana. My current assessment that Ghana may be ripe for a coup partly springs from the knowledge I gained from accompanying my friend through part of his doctoral research on this topic. It does not help matters if we consider Samuel Huntington's thesis on the snowballing effect of coups in the sub-region and the closeness of recent coups to whom. I urge my good friend, the Minister of National Security, Honorable Kandapa, to have a conversation with my friend at the War College. The economy of Ghana today. A big part of why certain coups succeed and others fail is the economy. What is the state of Ghana's economy today? At the level of the most irreducible idiomaticity, Ghana is broke.
Ghana is broke.
Your nation is radically broke.
Radically broke.
So broke, the Speaker of Parliament has publicly warned, gavel in hand, that we may not be able to pay the salaries of public sector workers in some 3 months unless a miracle happens.
All right.
The Minister for Finance has weighed in very fine and polished English. He says something like, quote, the legitimate reality is that there is no money, unquote.
Legitimate reality.
At least
there's no money.
He has confessed to us that there are some illegitimate realities.
Finance Minister said, illegitimate reality. You can't be illegitimate. And that's say,
you get it?
You get it? But Finance Minister Nankasa to me say, Emrama buying where who quite so bet me Ghana I broke. Illegitimate reality. What it means is that a buying a bone. Illegitimate reality. It means that a buying every legitimate right. So Obama buying where you broke. But the illegitimate reality, nyansanim, adrenim, bodam, jimmy on the part of a byway, and they say Ghana is broke. Ken Oforiata, $600 million got missing from your books at the finance ministry. $77.5 billion is gone. Bam. Yami Betriamoka, Director for TV.
Will judge you.